Operation Speedy Express, carried out from December 1968 to May 1969, was one of the most controversial American military campaigns of the Vietnam War. Directed primarily by the U.S. 9th Infantry Division under the command of Major General Julian J. Ewell in the Mekong Delta, a region of immense strategic importance because of its dense population, fertile rice fields, and strong Viet Cong presence. The declared aim of the operation was to eliminate insurgent control in this area, which had long served as a logistical base and recruiting ground for the Communists. But the methods employed reflected the larger U.S. military doctrine of attrition, focused above all on producing high enemy body counts as a measure of success. To achieve this, the division made extensive use of helicopter gunships, artillery barrages, B-52 and tactical airstrikes, riverine patrols, and aggressive search and destroy sweeps through villages and farmland. The pressure from higher command to generate impressive kill ratios translated into policies that often disregarded the difference between enemy combatants and civilians, especially in a region where the Viet Cong blended easily into the local population. Official military reports claimed that Speedy Express resulted in the death of more than 10,000 enemy fighters, while American losses were fewer than 300, producing a kill ratio of over 30-1, which was celebrated as a major success at the time. However, journalists, returning veterans, and later investigations revealed a much darker reality. Thousands of peasants who had little or no involvement with the Viet Cong may have been killed in indiscriminate air and ground operations. Eyewitness accounts describe the use of free fire zones, the bombing and shelling of villages suspected of harboring insurgents, and routine orders that rewarded units for producing high numbers of enemy dead, which sometimes led to the execution of prisoners and the misreporting of civilian bodies as enemy combatants. The long-term humanitarian toll was immense, with reports of devastated villages, widespread displacement of civilians, destruction of crops and homes, and the psychological trauma inflicted on survivors. While some U.S. officers and soldiers defended the campaign as a necessary response to a ruthless insurgency, internal U.S. Army documents quietly admitted that civilian casualties had been severe and largely hidden from public view. In the years following the war, Operation Speedy Express came to be described by researchers as a hidden massacre, one less publicly known than My Lai, but far deadlier in scale. The secrecy surrounding the civilian toll, combined with the Army's continued reliance on body counts as proof of effectiveness, contributed to a lasting controversy. Historians have since argued that the operation encapsulated the fundamental flaws of U.S. strategy in Vietnam: the pursuit of short-term statistical victories, the reliance on overwhelming firepower in populated areas, the erosion of moral and legal boundaries in counterinsurgency warfare, and the alienation of the very civilian population whose support was essential for success. Looking back, Operation Speedy Express is remembered not only as a military operation, but as a symbol of the excesses and tragic consequences of the attrition strategy, leaving a legacy of questions about accountability, ethics, and the true cost of victory, measured in body counts rather than in political or social stability.